Hey guys, Yankee here, and today I'm going to be giving my thoughts on M.O.D.O.K. Head Games. This is a 4-issue miniseries that came out, I don't remember when the show came out, but it came out alongside the show, so like 2020 maybe, 2021, something like that. And I watched the show, I did a video on the show here on the channel for some reason, and I didn't care for it so much. I thought the ending was interesting, but then of course it never got followed up on because it got canceled. And this miniseries I heard was actually decent. It's written by, I don't know the full names, but it's written by a producer of the show, and then Patton Oswalt is involved. So I heard this was actually decent. I didn't really have much interest in it, but I was kind of on a Gwenpool kick lately. So I decided to pick this up because I know she makes an appearance in one of the issues, and I was actually surprised by this because I enjoyed it quite a bit. Um, this series basically is a way to introduce the characters from the show, his family, his wife, his kids, but it does it in a fun way, um, or not a fun way. Like the way they handle the series is enjoyable. The whole second issue uh, was really fun, but basically, M.O.D.O.K. is having visions of this family he never had. Um, he is wondering why, who are they, why is he having these visions, and that's basically the story. That's what he's looking for. He's trying to find answers. And issue 2, I believe, is M.O.D.O.K. going to like a villains auction where villains are auctioning things off, and he's there undercover with Tony Stark, and it's just a lot of fun. Issue 3 is where Gwenpool shows up. She has a decent showing in this. The same thing happens with like Gwenpool Strikes Back, where it's like my characterization is completely different from what people like, but I'm going to acknowledge it, and so that's kind of okay. I don't care for that, though. I do think the way the book handled her was better than Gwenpool Strikes Back. Like this issue is, she's zany and stuff like that because she's supposed to be, but also, so she comes in, she's trying to kill M.O.D.O.K. She's doing mercenary stuff, and then she realizes like, all right, M.O.D.O.K's kind of trying to turn his life around, like I did. Let me help him out as best I can. Um, and I thought it was cool. It was a good little Gwenpool showing, even if I didn't care for how she was characterized. And then we have M.O.D.O.K's father being brought in because I don't remember much about the show, but I remember like flashbacks about his father or him talking about his father. So the creator of that show really wanted M.O.D.O.K. to have daddy issues, and so he's brought in, and we get an answer to what his family is, and then eventually they are just introduced into the comics, and then probably never brought up again. Um, but overall, for a little 4-issue miniseries, this was actually quite enjoyable. Like, had a solid beginning, middle, and end. And it was fun, right? That Iron Man issue was a lot of fun. The Gwenpool stuff I liked quite a bit because I'm a fan of that character, and I kind of like M.O.D.O.K. now. Like I never really cared about M.O.D.O.K. But like that show, even though I didn't care for it, I found some things interesting in it. This comic was enjoyable, and I would kind of be excited to see M.O.D.O.K. pop up and stuff again because like I've only ever seen him in that show, this comic, and then Unbelievable Gwenpool. And so I'm kind of interested in M.O.D.O.K. I know there's another trade with M.O.D.O.K. stuff collected that I don't know if I want that because it's kind of old stuff, and I struggle reading old comics sometimes. Um, but yeah, this comic, enjoyable. Yeah, that's all I have to say about it. I was going to say a good companion for the show. It's not related to the show really at all, and I think it's actually better than the show. So if you didn't like the show, maybe check this out. It's good, and it's not that expensive on eBay. It was like $10 for this trade. So yeah, that's going to do it for this video. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.